many Korean people probably that they lost their identity and they thought that they can be American. If they live in the United States for a long time, even they're not really perfect to speak English. You know, every time Dick and Harry come here and just teach English to the Korean, that's why they act like they're all dad or they're the king. That they can be, dominant in the law. But I have a lot of American friends who stand in Vietnam and USA. We say that, right? Scratch me and scratch your back. If they don't, they don't respect you, and you don't need to respect, them either. If they are not something special just because of the teachers, and they will speak who come from the United States. That's why we just all the time talk about English education. I was born in Korea, and I went to the Korean military service too. When I went to the United States, I was 24, 25 years. That depends on how they study English very hard. In that case, I only speak 2 hours, 3 hours. It just was great but to study English and just keep talking to a lot of American people went around there together and study English and it was Washington theater. Now I have a lot of close friends, American close friends who live in Vietnam because I'm writing the English book in Vietnam right now, as you know. And all the time just talk about the English conversation and just English grammars and English expression, and because most of Vietnam people have problems that they are not really good at speaking English like Korean. But Vietnam people is much better than Korean, especially I'm just talking about the conversations. That's why sometimes when you just go out there, you shouldn't have any trouble to just ask the direction when you lost the road, and you can't go anywhere because they ask you question very well in English. But in Korean cases, whatever you ask somebody to the direction in English, nobody just asks the questions. But it doesn't matter, who can speak English really better, who can speak English very well, and who's very, very famous, and who's keep a finger on that area, and he's second to none of that field. That's not important, I don't think. But I really hate that, just somebody act like a really all that and just want to dominate that, that care of the other people in his very small world who graduated to Harvard University in the United States or Yale or whatever. The problem is that you must know why you want to speak English well or why you want to study English, because you want to study English for getting a job, or you want to study English for showing the people. You must know it backward for exactly. Okay, don't just try to be rational, right? Sometimes you don't know the reasons why you study hard and you cannot speak English well either. Why? Speaking English, right, and studying English is like a marathon. Marathon is, I don't know, maybe 42 kilometers, right? You have to go a long way. And somebody just need to be study hard and just act like really all that. That's why we said that, real knowledge is very dangerous. That's serious. Real knowledge is very dangerous. I'm just telling you point blank is many Korean people who live in Vietnam, they ask me the same question how they speak English very well, because right there, no English, no girl, no English, no future, no English, no job, no English, no life. 영어를 못하면 권리가 없어요. 대부분에서 자기 말을 못해요. 그래서 그 사람들이 계속 물어오죠. Anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to talk a lot about English all the time. Now Mr. Zhang and me keep writing for English conversation because he studied in England for 10 years. I studied in USA for a long time. But we can mix very well, looks like, good chemistry. Good chemistry is like this, if it's like a hand and glove. The most important thing is that it doesn't matter who lived in the United States a long time, or I didn't go to university, or I didn't go to the United States. That's not important. If you really want to speak English very well, and just keep practicing every day, and just try to see many English books, and you have to just try to take advantage of your free time for seeing American movie too without subtitles. Sometimes you can check the subtitle too. Nowadays currency, in Korea currency is quite yes. But sometimes when I just go outside and hang around with people, I could feel times have changed because there are no hierarchies, even no respect for the person. So I feel like we are going to act like American people. While I'm just talking to American people, somebody act like all that. I just talking from a high horse team. Well, not an American. We should have advantage. I was just talking, communicate with my American friend. They think that they think that I don't speak I don't speak Korean. But I'm just saying I'm staying in the other country like Vietnam too. That's why I'm telling you. Most important thing is that don't just only trust the American native speakers. Just study by yourself first with the books. In many cases, right? You have a laptop computer nowadays, and we have a computer. There are many ways that how to just speak English very well and study too. That's why I told you that there's do's and don'ts of studying. Okay, if I got a time that how do you speak English very well, and I just explain you again with my books or book manuscript, because today I have no camera because I'm waiting somebody who come from China, because I got a lot of book manuscript here, book manuscript this much, and they want to contact me who come from China and they want to publish my book in China too. That's why we're supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. But right now maybe 2:30 something. I have to 30 minutes to kill. And then Mr. Zhang was supposed to come here around 4 o'clock. So we're gonna just show you everything, how to speak very well and how to study. Nowadays, I saw that Shiwan School is very famous for students who study hard and who want to speak English well. That's beginning classes, right? That's beginners, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter about who's beginners, intermediate, and advanced class, or intensive course. It doesn't matter. I want why you want to study and why you want to speak English well. Of course, that if you speak English very well, the other country, when you go to the other country, many people respect you. Like when you go East Asia, like Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, China, and and what is it, Laos, Cambodia, especially Vietnam. They really respect a person who can speak English very well. Seriously, that's 100% guarantee. That's why maybe people, sometimes they say that, sometimes they just, make the fun of me, like, I'm very envy and just, in your case, a piece of, cake to just make a girlfriend. But as I didn't play, the girl a lot. Why? I write a book, 10 books in Vietnam for 3 years. I write a book as like very hard all the time, like, and that's why many Korean people, who hang around with me sometime, they told me that I'm writing machine. Only one reason why. I want to speak English well too, and then I don't like let my mother disappoint. Yeah, this is personal, this is personal things and personal story. But my father passed away when I was young. At that time I was 14 years old and my father was 42, 43 years old. That's why my mom worked like really hard like a horse all the time, because they had my mother feed ours. She had to bring home the bacon all the time for the babies. We have 2 brothers, two sisters. That's why no other choice to study hard and just be a great person. I must have faced them. Okay, so as you leave, you study hard and you speak very well later. Because men propose to study this course, they were the same. Okay, I'm telling you is that one more thing, right? No try, no gain. If you cannot pass the test, try again, and you get the hang of it how to speak very well. Thank you. Keep in mind that. Then you get the hang of it how to speak English very well. You can listen to me and get a college, then you will be able to speak pretty good too. Like other people who really speak English very well. Then you shouldn't have any trouble to get a good job, and you not feel like fish out of water and just not bottom out and just not feel like small man. Okay. Okay. And I'm very happy to tell you about how to start the English way in teaching math. And just I'm telling you like on a spot because I got my desk here and nobody come here while I'm just drinking coffee. That's why I'm just telling you how to just speak pretty good there. Okay. And only just keep in mind that there are a lot of Korean people living in the United States. And we studied English for a long time from junior high school to university for over 10 years, but all depends on nothing when you just talk and maybe to speak. And this better who speak English very fast or not, and just speak as like a foreplay. That's not important. Most important thing is that you can express yourself well, okay, by yourself, okay, and then there is the way and you can feel how to study and how to speak English well later. Step by step, you can start it like that. Thank you very much, and thank you for keep watching. Thank you. See you soon again. Thank you. Bye.